how I got anything that I wanted. If I still cared what people thought, I would still be sat in a solicitor's office trying to keep my dad happy. I'd still be in Liverpool, still trying to keep my mum happy, and I'd still be miserable, doing everything right except feeling completely lost and miserable. Now, the minute I stopped giving a fuck what people thought is the minute that everything changed. I moved to Dubai, I built HSS, and started living how I actually wanted to live, which is in alignment. So if you've been holding back because of what people might say, then this one is for you. So gals, stay with me in this one because I'm going to give you 5 lessons that help me stop caring about what people thought and start actually, winning. I hear this a lot, especially when girls are literally on the brink, on the edge of starting something new. There will be so many people who have an opinion on what you want to do, guys, but the truth of it is a lot of that, these people haven't even done what you want to do, or they don't live the life that you want to live. So why on earth would you listen to them? The online space probably didn't even exist back in their day and age. So how on earth can you expect them to understand it? So let's break it down into 5 things that I do when I catch myself slipping into people pleaser mode. Number 1, I use the judgment as fuel. So rather than fear or being fearful or going into self, when I told people I was quitting law, everyone lost their head saying things like, oh my God, are you mad? All that after uni, just be grateful that you've got a job. And every single comment like that just gave me even more motivation to succeed. And I turned it into energy. Every time someone doubted me, it just made me work harder. I would work harder than everyone else on the team. I would stay later. I would go the extra mile. I would work the unsociable hours. So let them talk whilst you're just out there collecting receipts and collecting commissions. Results are what shuts mouths better than any argument ever will. So don't explain yourself, just execute. Nobody cares, work harder. Let success make the noise. Number 2, decide whose opinion actually matters. Let's be real, most people's opinions aren't even worth a tenner. They're not paying your bills and they're definitely not living your life. I split people into 2 boxes. Builders, people doing big things who I'd take advice from, and bench warmers, loud opinions, but basically armchair fans like most Liverpool fans. No results, muted. Now, I love my mum and dad, but I had to learn this the hard way. Keeping my dad proud meant that staying in a job that drained me. Keeping my mum happy meant staying in Liverpool when my gut said go. You can love people very deeply and still not live their version of life. So quick rule of thumb here, if you wouldn't swap live with them, then don't take advice from them. Number 3, mute the noise and just make moves. When I posted online, I never looked at who watched my stories. I didn't check comments and I didn't really care. Not because, I was scared, but I was just had the blinkers on and I was busy building. And you've got to protect that focus. If you keep checking who's watching, always, turning back, you'll always water yourself down because you're not talking to your mates from college anymore. You're talking to the women who need, your message. So mute whoever makes you second guess yourself, protect the signal and kill anything that doesn't bring value to you. Number 4, my favorite question, so what? People will call you cringe. You'll make mistakes. You'll post something and think, oh, why did they say that? You'll say something on sales calls and think, why did they say that? But so what? So what, honestly, gal? No one's perfect and everyone starts somewhere. You're not going to die of cringe and you'll die of never trying. So ask yourself, does this thing actually matter in a year? Does it pay my rent? Or does it move me closer to the life I want? If not, move on. Confidence isn't everyone loves me, but it's I'll be sound even if they don't. 5, get clear on what you want. The clearer I got, the quieter the world got. I knew what I wanted, and that was basically the ability to travel, location freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. Did law give me that? No. Did Dubai give me that? Did sales give me that? Yes, 100%. When you're locked in on your vision, people's opinions just turn into background noise. Deep down, you know where you're headed, and that has to be louder than any outside voice. So if you're still caring what everyone thinks, then you're never ever going to build the life that you want. You'll just build the one that keeps everyone else comfy. So stop being a people pleaser, good girl. Start being a woman who actually wants to live or lives. When I feel that old people pleaser me version kick in, I ask myself one question. If no one had an opinion, what would I do next? And then I do it within 24 hours. And that's how you build courage and confidence. If you're done living for other people and you want a skill that actually pays you for being confident, direct, and that's literally what we teach inside HSS. We'll train you properly, we'll help you land real high-ticket sales roles, and we'll coach you whilst you earn. Click the link in the description below and stop waiting for other people's approval.